Should I talk about it or should I? Hey guys, so you know how they always tell you like business and family do never go together, do not ever go together? Or like, you can't work with family or do a deal with the family. Yeah, well, they say all that stuff for a reason. Alright, you guys, so I'm basically filming this video because this is like still an unsolved issue. I enjoy not having problems with anybody, and especially family. So it's a really sad situation. Family's supposed to be first, right? Yeah. But what do you do when family doesn't value you? The meaning behind family first, I mean, it has to go both ways. So what do you do when they want you to look out for them, but they ain't got no looking out for you? I know, I make no sense. Let's jump into today's video, which is a story time, if y'all can't tell. And this is a very fresh, recent, Similac behind the ear type story. It just happened. Okay guys, so I've had like a bunch of caffeine, really hyped, and I'm chewing gum, so I hope that doesn't bother you, but like, I feel like I can talk better when I chew gum. Weird, I know. Alright, I need y'all's help. Y'all's opinion, your true, honest, raw. I don't care if you think I'm wrong, tell me you think I'm wrong, okay? Because we need a resolution. And I just want, at the end of the day, to know that we did all that we could. So listen to the story and let me know what you think down below. For the consideration of my family members, I'm not going to mention names. If y'all do know, if y'all know me, if y'all my family, and y'all know who I'm talking about, don't blow it up. Like, it doesn't matter. And, you know, don't come for me. I can talk to my friends however I want to talk to them. And this is my way of dealing with my situation, okay? So, y'all know I got a new car for my birthday. What a blessing it was, okay? It's not brand new at all. It's older. But it's new to me. And I feel so blessed. And I'm very, very happy and content with my vehicle. I love it. And I'm just very grateful, okay? I've never been one to like really care about what kind of car I drive. I really don't care as long as it gets me from point A to point B. So I say that to say this. Before driving this, my new Maxima, I was driving, y'all. Okay, we have a Cadillac Escalade. It was our dream car. We finally purchased it. That is a gas guzzler. It's really expensive. It's really expensive to drive. And it's really big. So I tend not to drive that often. Save money. And I'm more comfortable in a smaller car. So I was driving myself, like from day to day, like to the stores and stuff, a 1996 Toyota Camry. Okay? If I have any pictures, I'll insert it here. Now, I mean, the car had like 235,000 miles on it. It didn't have any door handles. It had one. Forgive me. Because my husband like MacGyvered it, glued a handle, homemade handle. Right? All the like imperfections about it. It ran like a gem. It had a good engine. It got to me to where I had to go. Now, before I knew that I was getting my birthday car, a family member of ours came into town, was living in a different state, and due to COVID, decided to come home and be with his family. Came to my attention that he was interested in buying my Camry. I had no intentions of selling it, but I was like, you know what? Maybe if I do sell it, it'll force me to finally go look for something else, or, you know, to upgrade. I was like, you know what? Maybe I will. I was like, the first thing I said to him actually was like, you don't want that car. I said, you're especially not going to try to drive it back to Georgia, right? And he was like, fine. And my husband's like, it would definitely need some work if you were going to try to drive it long distance. I was like, yeah, you wouldn't even be able to make it to Rochester, which is like a half-hour drive here. I was like, no, this car is specifically to like go to Walmart and back, go to work and back, like blah, blah, blah. Gotta make sure you put water in it too, because it overheats. Y'all know, I say it in my videos many times, I got stranded. My car overheated. He was like, no, I really want it. I was like, you do? And his brother is a mechanic. I was like, well, all right, come see it. $300 it's yours. I was thinking, $300. I could put that towards a down payment on a car or whatever. But then I was like, do I really want to give up my car? Like, it gets me to where I gotta go. It's cheap for $300 because that ain't much money, right? But he's like, oh no, I can't. No, $300 now. He said, I'll take it for $150 though. And I'm like, huh? He's like, family discount. This is still before I even knew I had a new car. The next day is my birthday, right? And if you haven't seen already, go check out my latest video. I think on my birthday surprise, I received a car from my husband. Unbeknownst to me, shocked out of my mind. I was like, what? So-and-so can totally get this car for $150. I don't even care. That'll get me, get this one on the road. Perfect. And I want to do my family member a favor. I want to bless him because I just got blessed, right? Right. So I call up said person and I said, hey, I text. I still have the text. I'll put them in here. I said, if you still want the car for $150, it's yours. He says, bet. I'll be over later. It was a Friday. I just got my car and he wanted to buy this car. So I thought, wow, what a great day. We both get something we want. But me being the nice giving person that I am, Friday evening, I know you can't get to the DMV till Monday. It's in coronavirus. I had to make an appointment in like 2 towns over, or to transfer the plates for Monday. If you want, you can just take the car now and you can use my plates and my insurance until Monday. But I gotta have my plates back by Monday. Oh, yeah, I bet. That's cool. Thank you. Right? All is well. Do not go to Rochester with it because I know he likes to go to Rochester. I was like, do not, because you got to work on it. You got to do some work to it. I said, you got to get to know the car. Like kind of blew it off, whatever. So Saturday comes, all is well, no hurt. I'm good. I'm enjoying the fact that I got a new car, but I'm kind of bummed because I wish I could drive it. So I'm just waiting until Monday comes. So Sunday, we go to church. Everything's good. Great. Sunday evening, and as I'm leaving Dollar General, which is right on, it's 14, which is right headed towards the thruway, don't I see my old car just zooming by to the thruway. I'm like, this fool about to go to Rochester. I just told him, no, don't go to Rochester. A, because it's still insured, and those are my plates. And B, I told you not to go to Rochester. You have to put some work into that car. I'm a girl, and I can handle maintaining this car. So I go home and tell my husband, I was like, I just saw so-and-so and so-and-so, his brother, who's a mechanic. It looks like they're headed to Rochester. Watch. Guarantee something's going to happen. I said, don't say that. He's like, yeah, with them too. They're always irresponsible. I was like, oh gosh, don't say that. And now I'm feeling guilty. He's like, and my husband's like, that's why I didn't want you to let them use the plates. And I want to see that doing something good for somebody resulted in a good outcome, and like that I wasn't just stupid to do that, because they're a lot younger and way less immature, or more immature. When I say young, they're like 22 and 25. They're not babies. They're not kids. Like an hour later, hey Marky, hey, what's up? Oh, girl, we is broke down on the side of the road. I was like, where? He's like, well, we was on the thruway. I said, where were you going? Rochester? I told you not to go to Rochester. Yeah, but what happened was, so we got the car to actually make it to, off the thruway and onto a gas station in Manchester. But the car is blown up. The engine is gone. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. You blew the engine? Like, how? What? How have I never done that? Anyways, I was like, oh, man. I was like, all right. I was like, if you can AAA it back to my house, or call your mom and see if she's got AAA, ask a friend, something, or if you know somebody who has a tow, just get it towed back to my house and we'll give you the money back, because obviously you're not going to want a car that doesn't work. This is why I told you not to go to Rochester. And you think you have a mechanic with you, he would have known. I was like, I knew it. I totally knew it. I was like, what the heck? Why would they do that? That's so disrespectful. Like, it's on our insurance and our plates, and now it's broke down. And so then he starts texting me, like, man, I was like, what do you mean? You got to get the car back. You left on my plates, my insurance, and then broke down. You can't just walk away from your mess. Like, get the car back and you can have your money back. And I said, and I need those plates. I'm going tomorrow to my car on the road. And he was like, I can't leave this car without no plate. I was like, yeah, you can't. Like, what you're going to do, but you need to get that car back here, and I need my plates, and then you can have your money back, right? They decided that they weren't going to do anything about it. Nothing. But get mad. And I said, listen, you're not going to get your money back unless you handle your problem like a man. Situation. You can't just leave a vehicle somewhere. It's still in our name. So if you take plates off a vehicle and you leave it, the cops are going to call us. Whoever comes to tow it is going to get a hold of us, and then we're going to have to pay more money to get the car. You broke down. You get the car back to me, and you can have your money. I thought that was a fair deal, right? No, he didn't even want to try to think of how you get a car back somewhere. And he goes, you scammed me. Y'all scammed me. I can't believe you did this to me. I'm like, first of all, dude, you got it for $150. What did you expect for $150? I scammed you. I hooked you up by letting you use my plates for the weekend. It was $150. Scammed you for, I can't even go there. Please let me know if I'm crazy, right? It broke down 4 times today. 4 times today before I even took it to ROCHESTER. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait, stop. It broke down 4 times. Just today. And you're just now calling me. It broke down 4 times just today. But yet you still decided to drive it out of town to ROCHESTER. Something doesn't make sense. Yeah. I said, did you put water in it? Yeah, I put 3 gallons. I said, dude, it doesn't take 3 gallons. The car won't even hold 3 gallons. Well, whatever. I put water in it. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to tell you, but you need to find a way to get the car back to where you got it if you want your money. Okay? Otherwise, if you leave it there, I'm going to take your money and pay someone to tow it. He was mad. His mechanic brother, who I love so much, so dearly, we've always been great friends, decides to jump in and start talking crap, cussing us out, threatening us, and just like popping off at the mouth, like evil, pure evil. Like the devil comes to divide, and he was dividing real quick. And my husband was like, you are not going to talk to me like I'm some on the street. I am your blood, but you will not disrespect me. I'm 20 years older than yourselves real quick. They were raised in the church. They weren't raised in no hood. So stop acting like you a wannabe thug. All right? Because you sound and look like a fool. Hello, somebody. For real, look like a fool. They did not go get the car. They did not bring the car. But they took my plates. Okay? Monday morning rolls around. I don't hear from him. I call him twice to see what is he doing. I need my plates. I got my appointment. So my husband said, you know what? Whatever. We'll cancel the plates and we'll just go pay $130 for new plates. So that's what we did. We went because the DMVs aren't even open. They were doing me a favor. Finally, 1:30, 2 o'clock rolls around and he finally decides to call. Probably because he just woke up. And he said, so what's the plan? When am I getting my money back? What? What? You gotta be kidding me, right? I said, wait. Oh, did you get the car? Is it at your house? No. Well, the car's not at my house. And you trying to hold my plates like you got something over me, like I need you. And he said, I thought you needed the plates. I said, that was this morning. But no, I didn't need the plates. I just got new plates. So he was mad. He was hurt, y'all. He was mad when he found out I didn't need him for the plates, okay? So he was very upset. He was like, I want my money, you scammers, $150. I'm like, oh my God. My husband's like, $150 is nothing, okay? It is nothing. I mean, some to me, but like, seriously, like, in all actuality, it's not that much money, right? Okay. I said, well, we had to use them. I said, well, I used that money to get me some new plates because you don't want to bring my plate back or the car back. So I don't know what you want me to do. We still had his money. So we got his mom involved. I'm like, can you please talk to your son? Like, I'm just going to give him the $150 back to debt it and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? And my husband's like, you know what? If you do that, I will give you $150 back. I will give you the money, the mom, because you shouldn't have to deal with that because of your son's mistake. That's not right. And if they even accept money from you, you call me and I'll personally come bring you $150 because that's not right. Well, I guess she ended up talking to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law was like, don't you dare give them boys that money. Don't you dare. They won't learn their lesson. And I agree. They wouldn't learn their lesson. And they would have took that money from their mama gladly. She's a single mom with a bunch of kids, and they gladly would have took that money from her. I think they're starting to get the hint that they're not going to get anywhere with us by now. And me and my husband both said, we said to their mom, if they would just humble themselves and just come and say, be like, you know what? I messed up. I shouldn't have even went to Rochester. I don't know what I was thinking. I was being foolish. I just wanted to go see a friend or do whatever. I know it's only $150, but y'all, I don't got money like that. So is there something I can do? Could I get that money back, or at least half of it? I'm sorry I left the car out. Nothing, but you're a scammer. You messed up. You got me effed up. I'm gonna effing kill you, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, who are these people? I mean, people I've known for 20 years are just become strangers to me all of a sudden. Like, it was crazy. Satan is real. And, so they're getting the hint that they're not getting nowhere with us, okay? And I thank God for my husband, because I probably would have gave it, but my husband's strong. And he plays by the rules. He is always making sure he does what is the right thing to do. And I love him for that. Sometimes I don't like him, because sometimes I'm like, oh, come on. But no, it keeps me grounded. It got so bad, we had to call the police. I mean, the threats, the insane cussing my kids were hearing, it was terrible. It was scary. And we had to call the police. And the police came over, and we told them their names and their phone numbers, and they're like, oh, yep, we know of both of them. And I'm like, that is sad, because they come from a really good family. And it's a shame that they are making a name for themselves like that, and an embarrassment to a good name, you know? They want to talk to us like we're kids. You snitch, bees, blah, blah. Listen, I don't give a crap. I don't live in the hood. I am not, like, street. Like, I don't care about street code. You do something wrong, I'm gonna call the police, alright? They needed to understand that they were not going to, they threatened to come smash our Cadillac, smash this car. And they were, my husband was like, they're crazy enough to actually do it. So, and they called them and told them to leave us alone. Don't come by our property. Don't come on our property. Plus went by. Come over again. Yeah. First thing he says is, oh wait, I wasn't even there, but I guess the first thing he said when he walked up was like, so you got my title or you got my money? And my husband said, oh, you came to talk. Good, because my husband had been saying the whole time, like, if you want to talk about the situation, like a man, we could do that. We could work something out. Come talk to me. You alone. Don't bring your brother with his bad mouth. I wish I could, but, you decided to leave that car there, which I didn't tell you that my husband was working in Rochester, the day after it happened, and he went to the car and it started right up. So my husband left a note on the car with his phone number and saying, like, call me, blah, blah, blah. So that later that night we had went to go try to get it and tow it back ourselves, and somebody had already towed it. Even though we didn't have to, we shouldn't have had to go out there and try to tow it. So the guy who towed it said it's going to be $175 to get it out of the tow place, or you can give me your title and we'll call it even. So I can either use the money you gave me to go pay the tow, and I still owe him $20. Like, oh my gosh, we could have took it to a junkyard and got more for it. But it doesn't matter. It's not about the money at all. It's about the principle. It's about decency, you know? Oh, I mean, this dude was talking so much trash. My husband calls me. I'm at the Dollar Tree, and he's like, call the police. And I was like, for what? He goes, just call the police. And so I hung up. I called the police. I rush home. The police are there. My kids are there. They're cussing and screaming at my husband and blah, blah, blah. The one kid is saying that my husband swung on him. And my neighbor was like, no, he didn't. Absolutely not. So this kid is lying. Like, straight up, my husband's not a fighter. A nightmare. It was embarrassing to be happening on my street. Like, they just looked like idiots, like fools, like straight up dummies. File a police report. No, we don't want them to get arrested. No. We love them, but we do not like how they are acting. To stop. They need to get it together, and they need to learn respect and family morals. It's still unresolved. They're still mad. He's still mad. He wants his money. We have the money. Should we have to give it to them? We've now lost out a lot on the situation. We paid for new plates, $130, and then now we have to decide whether we want to go pay $170 some to the tow company. Should we do that, or should we just give the title to the guy and be like, you know what, I don't want the headache? Which is what I say we should just do, because I just want to be done with it. I'm sick of it. It's caused nothing but strife, and I'm sad and disappointed in my two family members that I really adore and love, and have never, ever, ever looked at you any funny kind of way. I've always had your back, and I'm just really sad that y'all did me like that. You think I did something to you. You think I scammed you out of $150. Moral of the story is, when they say family and business don't mix, it is so true. Don't do business with family. Because something as small as $150 can destroy and tear a family apart. And that ain't nothing but the enemy, the devil, Satan himself, working to divide and conquer. And they're the ones hurting. They're the ones upset and holding anger and resentment. I'm just like, can't see what's going on? Like, y'all cannot see what's going on? Do not let the enemy win. I even told the mother, I was like, I suggest that you tell so-and-so, calm down, calm down, and come at my husband correct. Come at him in a respectable manner. Telling him, what's up. But I'm a kid, or I'm a lot younger than you, and I always make the right choices. But I did, and I really need that money. Can I at least get half of it? People don't know, especially kids nowadays, they be reacting instead of responding. They don't think before they speak, and they sound like straight up dummies. And nobody has respect for anybody anymore. It's nuts. It is nuts. This world is a mess. It's Satan's playground. And I can't wait to get up on out of here. Lord Jesus. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble. And if you made it this far in the video, I love you so much. You are so kind to listen to me rant. And I hope I don't sound too crazy. But if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought, you guys. I need to know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Tell me. I can handle it. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Do you think they're wrong? What would you do if you were me? Let me know down below. Alright. I'll talk to you guys really, really soon in my next video. I love you guys so much. Have a blessed day. And don't sell your car to a family member, okay? Tips from me. Bye, guys.